Hello everyone. Today, October 10th, 2025, I am honored to bring you the latest news about the Stormers. Please support me. As soon as the new season whistle blew, Wandisile Simelane became the focal point of the Stormers, a breath of fresh air for a team that was desperate to establish itself in the URC. With explosive performances in the first two games, the versatile midfielder not only excited fans but also raised an interesting question. Can he hold on to his place in the starting lineup when stars like Warrick, Gelant and Damian Willemse return? Now, Simelane is not only eager to maintain his top form, but also to prove that he is a key piece in the Stormers' new conquest. I have to say that Wandisile Simelane is one of the names that excites me most about the Stormers at the moment. I have been following him since his time at the Lions, where he was considered a shining gem, and now, at the Stormers, it seems that Simelane is finally finding his feet. What impressed me was not just his individual performance, but the way he has adapted to his new role with incredible naturalness. From a technical and fast centre-forward, Simelane was pushed to full-back, a position that requires different vision, deeper judgment and better lone wing defending. However, he not only fulfilled the role but also shone. His man-of-the-match performance against Ospreys proved that he is not just an alternative to Gelant or Willemse, but a real part of the current Stormers system. What I felt most clearly about Simelane was his humility and team spirit. There was no complacency in his statements despite his impressive start. He did not forget to mention the work of his teammates, from Warrick, Gelant, Dan du Plessis, Ruhan Nel to the coaches. The way he said, "We put in the time and effort because we all want to do better," sounded so real. So real, not like empty words. A young player with such a professional attitude, I believe, will sooner or later become a long-term pillar of the team. But what is even more admirable is Simelane's desire to play. When he said, "If you ask me to play more or play as a centre-forward, I would definitely choose to play." I saw in that a pure spirit of dedication, an attitude that not every talented player has. He understands the fierce competition in the Stormers squad, but instead of worrying about his position, he chooses to prove it with his form and versatility. I think the Stormers are very lucky to have such a player at this time. Because, if there is one weakness that has caused the Stormers to lose ground in the URC, it is their ability to play away from home. They often have problems with mentality and form every time they leave Newlands. Now, with the likes of Simelane, young, hungry and always ready to adapt, the Stormers can change that story. A win at Scarlets would not only be 3 points, but also confirmation that they have overcome the touring disease that has plagued them for many seasons. Simelane's comment, "It's important for us now to reset and forget the last 2 wins," shows a very mature mindset. Not getting caught up in the glory of victory, but knowing how to reset mentally. That makes me believe that the Stormers have an extremely healthy environment and strategic depth. Looking further ahead, the upcoming 3 tours against Scarlets, Zebre and Benetton will be a comprehensive test for the whole team. John Dobson has set a target of at least 2 wins, and with current form, I think the Stormers can definitely achieve that, and even more. I believe that if Simelane continues to perform as he has, versatile, humble and explosive at the right time, he will not only keep his place when Gelant or Willemse return, but will also force the coach to rethink the structure of the Stormers' backline. Sometimes, it is these unexpected opportunities that can be the turning points in a great career. And for me, Wandisile Simelane is at exactly that stage, a turning point that could take him from potential player to irreplaceable star for the Stormers. As the Stormers prepare to embark on a challenging tour, all eyes will be on Wandisile Simelane, who is gradually asserting himself not only with his talent but also with his fighting spirit and rare consistency. Even though the big stars are about to return, he has clearly shown his desire to contribute, to play, and to prove that his form is not a fleeting moment. With that professional attitude and enthusiasm, Simelane is showing that he is not just a temporary solution, but can absolutely become one of the future pillars of the Stormers, a symbol of the team from Cape Town's spirit of constant improvement.